You know, I'm big on certain conspiracies, like some stuff I believe, some stuff, you know what I mean, I feel like it's a little too far-fetched. I don't get into it. But one that always boggled my mind was the death of Eazy-E. Because when people talk about Eazy-E and they say the way he died, like, you know, he was announced to be diagnosed the same day he went to the hospital. And then like a few weeks later, he died, right? And a lot of people say he was injected with it. But when, you know, they questioned a lot of people around him, like, no, none of the females he slept with came forward. His wife didn't have it. His kid's mother, like nobody had it. You know what I mean? Suge Knight, when it come to him, he only saved us so much. But it's something I want people to think about that never seemed to cross people's mind. I always thought about this. Eazy-E was invited to the White House. The White House. At that time, I believe George Bush was the president. At that time, hip hop was like it was so what's the word I'm looking for? It was such a threat, you know, to white society, to the people, to white folks. I'm gonna just say it. It was a threat. Why did they invite one of the creators of gangster rap at that, especially at that time? I think it was like '93. Why would they invite Eazy-E to the White House to have dinner? Now I'm thinking if he was injected with something, I believe he was injected with something there. Because I believe like it was like a few months before he passed away. He was invited to the White House. He went to the White House, sat down, and ate with the president and all that. Why? Why would they invite Eazy-E out of all people to come to the White House and have dinner? Now, was it something that they did that they didn't tell everybody? Did they tell Eazy, oh yeah, before you come into this to the White House, you gotta take a shot? You know what I mean? Because they would do shit like that back in the day. You gotta take this injection and this, that, and the third, and you don't know what you being injected with. You just going by what the white folks is telling you. And they could have injected them right there. I don't know why nobody ain't thinking about that. You know, it's just something to think about. And I think people need to look into that shit. You know what I mean? I always thought about that. I'm like, yo, he was invited to the White House. Why did they invite Eazy-E out of all people to the White House? And then a few months later, he passed away with a disease that's known, you know what I mean, take you out of here within like 10 years. But he ain't show no signs of being HIV positive or having AIDS. You know what I mean? That's just something to think about. That's my conspiracy, and I'm sticking to it. This Wogan Ready TV. Like this video, subscribe to this channel. Leave your thoughts in the comments. What y'all think?